Hi everyone, this is Learning with Linda, and today I bring you P-EBT Summer 2021 update. As of right now, we have 46 states that have been approved, and as always, I bring you the payout dates information. We also have news for those in the state of Florida. I am happy to announce that P-EBT for this state has been approved. Also, we have information regarding what happens to SNAP benefits after September 30th. So stay tuned to ensure that you receive this information. Now, before we get started, if you are interested in the latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, P-EBT, and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now let's get right to it. And if you're interested in getting cash back from your SNAP purchases or your regular grocery shopping, you can get $10 cash back using the Ibotta app. I have included my referral code on the screen. If you have questions as to how to use the app, feel free to check out one of my previous videos, and I will be putting the link in the video description. Another cashback app that I highly recommend is called Fetch Rewards. Once again, I have included the referral code on the screen. Now let's start off with the great news for those in the state of Florida. Pandemic food stamp program aimed at children in Florida was approved. One-time pandemic food stamp program aimed at helping an estimated 2.7 million children in Florida was approved. Through this program, families with children who were already receiving free or reduced school lunch will receive an additional $375 in benefits over a 30-day period beginning on November 15th. Children under age of 6 who went to childcare and whose families were already enrolled in SNAP can apply as well for this benefit. The beneficiaries will get the money electronically, and they can use it for food at grocery stores, selected online grocers, and farmers markets. Now moving on to those in the state of California. California stimulus checks will start going out by mail very soon. Here's when you could get yours. California is preparing to start mailing paper checks to residents who are eligible for Golden State stimulus payments. The first batch of physical checks are estimated to begin going out on October 6th, and this is according to a schedule on the California Franchise Tax Board's website. The state has already deposited more than 2.5 million payments of up to $1,100 into the bank accounts of eligible Californians whose information was already on hand with the state tax agency as a preferred refund method. And for those who are not signed up for direct deposit refund option, checks will be mailed out starting next week and will continue to be issued through the beginning of the year 2022. California will be sending out the Golden State stimulus checks to eligible residents in batches based on the last 3 digits of the recipient's zip code. So the last 3 digits of zip code, and then we have the mailing time frame. So if it ends in 00 through 044, your mailing time frame is anywhere between October 6th through October 27th. If your last 3 digits of your zip code are between 045 and 220, your mailing time frame is anywhere between October 18th through November 5th. I will be leaving this screen on here for a couple seconds so you can go ahead and see when you could possibly receive your California stimulus check. And just keep in mind, it can take up to 3 weeks for payments to be received once they have been mailed out. Now we know there are several SNAP changes coming after September 30th. So what happens after? So SNAP recipients have been getting a 15% boost since December 2020, but that increase is set to expire on September 30th. Next comes a major revamp to food benefits, which have been a lifeline for millions of Americans during the pandemic. In August, the Biden administration announced it would implement a permanent increase to SNAP benefits starting October 1st. The permanent boost comes as American households are still struggling with food insecurity. More than 70% of households said they sometimes or often didn't have enough to eat as of the end of August, and this is according to the U.S. Census Bureau's weekly household pulse survey. Households with children saw an even larger response of more than 9%. So how will SNAP benefits change? A temporary SNAP boost was implemented during the pandemic to help struggling Americans manage food costs when many found themselves out of work for extended periods of time. The boost provided a 15% increase in SNAP benefits, or about $27 or more per person each month. That boost, of course, is on top of an emergency allotment, which grants households $95 or more in additional SNAP funds each month to reach the maximum benefit amount. Only a handful of states have ended these emergency allotments. States can continue to offer them as long as there's a declared federal public health emergency and an emergency or disaster declaration issued in the participating state. Now moving on to summer P-EBT for the year of 2021. If you still have questions regarding how the amount is being determined, this is basically how. So the federal government pays for each child to receive a lunch, a breakfast, and a snack. So in the contiguous United States, it costs $3.60 for a lunch, $2.26 for a breakfast, and 96 cents for a snack, bringing that to a daily rate total of $6.82. And as you can see here on the chart, for Alaska, it is a daily rate total of $10.99. And for those in Hawaii, Guam, Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico, it is $7.97. So once you take the daily rate total and multiply it by the median length of the covered summer period, which is 55 weekdays, you get the standard benefit amount. So for those in the contiguous United States, it is $375, Alaska $604, and Hawaii, Guam, Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico, it is $438. So here we have information for the 2 new states that have been approved for P-EBT this week. And they are Florida at $375 and Wyoming at $375 as well. Now let's go over that payout date information. So for Florida, beginning November 15th, we'll issue a one-time payment. And let me give you a little more details regarding this. So the state of Florida will tentatively issue a single benefit over a 30-day period beginning on November 15th. And it's going to happen in 3 issuances. So that's going to depend on whether a household is currently participating in SNAP, currently has a P-EBT card, or needs to be issued a P-EBT card. Next is the state of Wyoming issuing a one-time payment in November. Also, I would like to mention that we have 4 states that are left who still didn't release their plans for the summer P-EBT, and they are Idaho, Oklahoma, North Dakota, and New Hampshire. So here are the states that have been approved for summer P-EBT. And they are Alabama at $375, Alaska $604, Arizona $375, California $375, Arkansas $375, Colorado $375, Delaware, DC, and the state of Georgia all at $375, and we also have the state of Hawaii at $438. Next, we have Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, all at $375, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, all at $375, Minnesota, $430. Mississippi, $375, Missouri will also be issuing $375, Montana, $375, Nebraska, $375, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, all at $375, and that also includes the state of Ohio at $375, Oregon $389, and Pennsylvania $375. Next, we have Puerto Rico at $438, Rhode Island $375, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, and Vermont all at $375. Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, and Wisconsin at $375 as well. Now moving on to the summer P-EBT payout dates. So let's start with the state of Alabama issuing one-time payment between September 10th and the 23rd. Alaska one-time payment in early September. Next we have California issuing one-time payment in December. Colorado one-time payment in late October. Connecticut one-time payment on September 18th and another one on the 25th. Delaware one-time payment on July 8th. July 29th, August 19th, or September 9th. Next, we have Georgia, one-time payment on December 31st. Next, we have Iowa that will be issuing 2 payments between August 11th through the 20th and the second payment between September 11th through the 20th. We also have the state of Kansas issuing one-time payment in September 20th. The state of Maine will be issuing one-time payment in the month of September. Maryland will be issuing 2 payments, half in September and half in October. We also have the state of Michigan issuing a one-time payment. Now, for those in the state of Michigan, I have read the comments from my subscribers claiming that they have not received their payment as stated on August 14th. Now, if you didn't receive your payment, I highly recommend for you to contact your local SNAP office to see if there's any payment updates. Moving on to the state of Minnesota, we'll be issuing 2 payments, one in July and one in September. Next, we have the state of Missouri issuing a one-time payment on September 10th, Nebraska one-time payment on September 8th, New York one-time payment in September. Oregon will be issuing 2 payments, one in September and one in October. Pennsylvania one-time payment between September 13th through the 24th. Next, we have South Carolina issuing 2 payments, one in mid-August and the second on September 30th. Next, we have the state of Texas issuing one-time payment. So the USDA website provided the date of September. However, if you look at the P-EBT website for Texas, a date in November is provided. I highly recommend for you to contact your local P-EBT office to see if there's been any updated payment information. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notifications button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you next time.